Welcome to Ecobuild 2014. Here we are at Ecobuild. It's the 10th year of this event, and where are we today? And as an industry on the journey to sustainable buildings, are we there yet? Are we getting close? We're here today on the Mitsubishi Electric Ecodan stand, where a number of experts are going to be giving presentations on heat pumps in the commercial and domestic arenas. We're going to be chatting to a few of those experts about how they see the technology developing and where we'll be going over the next few years. Here we are at the 10th Ecobuild. How do you feel we are travelling along the road to sustainable buildings? I mean, where are we today and where might we be tomorrow?
It's been a real journey for us, and as we've been here for nearly all of those events. We've spent a lot of that 10 years building a business, moving manufacturing from overseas into the UK, and Ecobuild has always proved to be a good platform for us to be able to explain to people where we are on that journey with things that are coming in like Part L of the building regulations, with the renewable heat initiative. That is all designed to try and make people think differently when it comes to the point where they need to make a difference in their building, domestically or commercially. This isn't something new. We're not bringing something we've just invented to the UK market. This has been the established technology in a lot of Europe, Northern Europe, especially in Japan. So it's about applying a lower carbon renewable technology to the UK market. And we feel now possibly we're just at that tipping point where people are going to start having that discussion a lot more often.
I think the progress towards sustainable buildings has been an extremely slow one, and there have been different twists and turns. We've gone through a phase in the last 4 or 5 years of having far more emphasis on renewables. And that seems to be slightly on the wane at the moment, and there seems to be more of an interest coming back towards more of the energy efficiency side, which is probably where we should have started in the first place. Great emphasis now seems to be on improving the quality of the building, making sure heat isn't escaping before we concentrate on the renewables. The way to save money, to make your building more energy efficient, is to install insulation, make sure heat losses are minimised. That's the way to start anyway, and then after that you can go on and concentrate on the renewables. I think the government is sending out a lot of mixed messages, but despite that there's a lot of positive things happening on the energy efficiency front, so it's not all bad news at all.
The response has been great. You know, we've had a lot of people come to the stand. We've had a mix of people from end users to consultants, contractors, installers coming on. You know, we had a lot of people looking at a whole range of products, be it the small 4 kilowatt split system up to a large 688 kilowatt commercial unit. The options with Ecodan are pretty much endless, and we can go as large or as small as you like. We've recently at Kingston Heights in London, where we've been taking the heat from the Thames, upgrading that and putting it into like a block of flats. I think the whole RHI carrot is crucial to this market. It's not going to define the market straight away, but I think as we go forward it will become more and more apparent that these government incentives are going to seriously improve the whole heating market in general, and especially the heat pumps for heating market. Looking forward, the advent of hybrid systems is going to be a major factor and a major player within the industry.
We started to install domestic air source heat pumps, or started to sell them into the UK market 6 years ago now. We identified a real need to ensure that technology was installed correctly and would be successful going forward. So right from the very beginning, we offered training to installers. In fact, if you didn't come on the training course, you were not allowed to buy the equipment, and that is still the same today. I do believe with the emergence of the MCS and the RHI as it comes forward, that actually that requirement is now being taken away from us as a manufacturer, because the standard of the industry is coming up to meet MCS and be eligible for the RHI. This is the first day. It looks like the footfall's been very positive. We've certainly had a lot of interest on the stand. There were lots of people at the presentation wanting to understand about the nuances of applying heat pumps as a technology. I've had some good questions from people about all of it. I think generally the knowledge within the industry and within the people in renewables is growing all the time, and that can only be good for air source heat pumps in the future.
So it's been a very exciting and interesting first day here on the EcoDan stand at Ecobuild 2014. We've had a lot of Mitsubishi electric experts sharing information about EcoDan on the commercial and domestic side. If you'd like to find out more about EcoDan and the full range of products, please take a look at our website.